Hello aviators, this is Captain Tiger. For the last video, we are part of the aircraft. Pilots may enter the flight deck and start their preparations. In this video, I will introduce and demonstrate how 777 pilots perform their pre-flight procedure in a professional way. How do pilots perform their job? There are thousands of pilots in the company. Pilots usually team up with different pilots. Therefore, it is very important that everyone following the same SOP in order to work with others. These pre-flight procedures must be memorized by qualified crew members. And of course, there will be some follow-up procedures or checklists to make sure we did it correctly. Attention! 777 is a multi-crew aircraft. Each crew member has different procedures, or by AOR, area of responsibility. However, most of the flight simulator pilots fly alone at home. To solve this problem, I standard the procedures from the FCOM and combine some of the flows, turning into a new procedure suitable for a single pilot operation. Skipping some procedures that are not practical in a sim or can be ignored. For example, check the maintenance logbook and license, test the function of the cockpit door, or check emergency equipment. 777 is a modern aircraft and full of automatic systems. Procedures are quite simple and not confusing. Now, get ready. Once we are seated in the cockpit, to begin with, we turn off the ADRU or ADRU and turn it back on after 30 seconds. This move can make sure our navigation system is shut down, and then begin a new alignment. After 30 seconds, is my personal technique. I will keep the time running in order to keep tracking the progress of preparation and adjust the pace in the cockpit if needed. Then, check the status page. In this page, we check if there are any unexpected maintenance messages. We check the oxygen pressure for the cabin crew and verify the date and time in UTC are correct. Here comes our main part. We will start from the overhead panel. The flow from the upper left, from up to down, and from left to right, button by button. Basically, every button or switch on the overhead panel should be in auto, on, or got closed, except for the items in the list. External power as required. Camera lights off. Left wiper off. Service interphone off. Passenger oxygen off. Ram air turbine off. Hydraulic primary C1 and C2 pumps off. Hydraulic event pumps off. landing lights off. Cargo firearm switches. Off. Fuel jettison nozzle switches. Off. Fuel jettison arm switch. Off. Fuel pumps. All off. Beacon light. Off. Logo and wing light as required. Runway turn-off lights. Off. Taxi lights. Off. Strap light. Off. Right wiper. Off. After we finish config overhead panel, it will look like this every time. And the tip is 6, 8, 3, and 2. Continue. We come to main instrument panels. We change our attention to EFIS and MCP in front of us. Flight directors on. Minimum selector. Push to plan minimums. Paramedic selectors. Set local altimeters. We can check the EFB for the local drainage or altimeters. 2975. VOR 88.1 and 2 as required. Usually put it on the VOR. ND mode, map. TCAS 3 on ND, on. Continue, we come to main instrument panel. From the side, check in oxygen mask. Test and set. PFD, primary flight display, roll and pitch mode, toga. AFDS, autopilot flight director systems status, flight director. V-speeds, no V-speeds. ND, navigation display, got a TCAS message. Ground proximity flap override switch, off. Ground proximity ground override switch, pressure gear override switch, off. Ground proximity terrain override switch, off. Auto brake, RTO. MFD multi-function display, electronic checklist, reset all. It resets both normal checklist and non-normal checklist. Alternate flap arm switch, off. Alternate flap selector, off. Radio panels, set. Make sure the VHF right is in 121.5 emergency frequency. Parking brake, set. Transponder, stand by. So, quite simple, isn't it? We have gone through all the buttons and switches in the cockpit. The purpose of this procedure would like to make sure we turn on the system we needed, like EVAC, air conditioning, radios, and lights, and turn off the systems we don't need it so far. Hydraulics, fuel pumps, or weather radar. Now, pilots can continue to the next procedure. In the next video, CDU pre-flight procedure. If this video is knowledgeable and useful to you, please hit the like button to let us know. If you want to stay tuned for more aviation know-hows, please don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel. Happy landings.